There's a lot actually that went down that I found quite interesting, and I think you will too. So we're going to start there. Joining me now, influencer and commentator Link Lauren and Christian Toto, host of the Hollywood in Toto podcast. Christian, Link, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so let's kick it off with the weird tension. I detected it too. I don't think the online influencers are all wrong, between Oprah and Whoopi, who got up there to remember Quincy Jones. And they were both in the color purple, and Whoopi was nominated for Best Actress in that film. She didn't win, but she did later win Best Supporting Actress for Ghost. And Oprah was nominated for Best Supporting Actress in the color purple and didn't win. She's never won an Oscar, and reportedly this is very upsetting to her because she feels she deserves an Oscar. Even though TV was her medium, but she has to rule everything, so she's bitter. So watch this moment where, of course, predictably, naturally, Oprah tries to make it about herself, and you can see Whoopi kind of recoil. Watch.
When we talk about Black excellence, we're talking about Quincy.
My life changed forever and for the better after meeting him. He actually discovered me for The Color Purple, which was my first film.
Yeah. Me too.
You can see Whoopi like kind of pull away from her while she starts talking about herself and The Color Purple. Oprah does. And then Whoopi gives her a couple of claps like, oh, yeah, go Oprah. This one isn't about you. And then says Me Too, which is kind of like the Me Too thing is very interesting because she was the bigger star. She had the bigger role, but with Oprah, Christian, it's all about Oprah.
I don't know if the stage was big enough for those two egos, so that's part of the problem here. It is amazing that you're there to honor someone, and all you can think about is, how do I honor myself? How do I raise my brand up in this precious moment? It's amazing. It's right on par with these celebrities. It's just not about the movies. It's not about the celebrities. It's about me, get my close up. I need my time. So I'm not shocked by any of this, but seeing Whoopi Goldberg outside the view is a little refreshing because you do remember she did have talent back in the day, and she is actually a good actress and a good performer.
Definitely.
You catch her in the view, and
you're so
it's
right.
Shocking.
You forget that she actually is a very good actress. She was great. And I remember Jumpin' Jack Flash. I loved that movie. That was so fun. And then, of course, Ghost, she was wonderful in that. And not to mention The Color Purple. And I definitely sensed her being like, what are you doing? To pull away the fake clap thing. And then, Me Too, Link, which seemed to be you were like, second billing at best, Oprah, in that movie, which was mine.
Absolutely. And I also have to say, I think Whoopi Goldberg's stylists were sabotaging her. I don't know what the hell she was wearing. She looked horrible. And when I saw Oprah come out on stage, it really was a moment where I thought Hollywood has learned nothing. These liberal Hollywood elites have learned absolutely nothing. If we remember, Oprah Winfrey came out a week before this election and said, if Donald Trump wins, if Kamala Harris loses, we will never have another election. This is the final election. Women are going to get sent back to the dark ages. Well, have women lost any rights since January 20th? No, but these rich elite celebrities, they like to virtue signal and pledge loyalty and fealty to Palestine and Ukraine. What about the homeless people outside the Dolby Theater that they stepped over in their ball gowns and their diamonds and jewels? These people are full of shit. Oprah, you have less clout than ever before. Nobody cares. You have no influence. And we saw that on November 5th. Goodbye.
Yes, that's right. You and I have more influence on the public dialogue than she does. Here, speaking of that, Selena Gomez. It was like weeks ago that we saw the my people, the immigrants, evil Trump, the children. Here it is. Just as a refresher, we'll watch a little.
I just want to say that I'm so sorry. All my people are getting attacked. The children.
Okay, you remember. Okay, but Link, she's made a speedy recovery because good news is last night she appeared in her custom Ralph Lauren number that was complete with her dress. 16,000 drops of glass and hand-sewn Rosemont crystals arranged into a lattice pattern made by a team of 12 Italian artisans who airbrushed the glass. She also brought the bling, wearing a platinum collar necklace with a 10-carat pear-cut diamond drop pendant alongside diamond earrings and a handful of rings. That's not even counting what she wore here at the Vanity Fair after party, which was her custom black sequins column gown by Armani Privé, accessorized with her Bulgari jewelry and her necklace especially standing out as a focal piece. What immigrants!
Selena Gomez, you're also full of shit. When she was like, my people are getting attacked. Are your people Tren de Aragua and MS-13 gang members? If those are your people, you have a $35 million mansion with about 25 guest rooms. You haven't taken any of them in since that ridiculous, cringeworthy video. And like you said, Megyn, Selena Gomez, she seems to have recovered. She's dripping in diamonds, in jewels. But this goes back to what I was saying. These celebrities love to just virtue signal and tell us how to live our lives, but then they go out there and do the complete opposite. So I want to send Selena Gomez to Guantanamo. I want to send Whoopi Goldberg, Oprah. We don't need these Hollywood celebrities. And I really feel a majority of Americans care less and less about these celebrities. I mean, I used to watch all the movies. I would love the Oscars. I haven't even seen a single one of the movies. But then again, I'm more into American classic films like Mean Girls and The Hangover 2.
Yeah, I was last night with my family, we watched Braveheart. It was great. We watched that instead of the Oscars. That was an actually great movie. Wait, on the subject of the hypocrisy, Julianne Hough, the Dancing with the Stars lady. I don't know why she's there, but she's there. Okay. She
Her
gets
ABC
up
contract.
and goes for woke number one. I'm the wokest of them all because they have this poor schlep do the land acknowledgement. Here she is.
We gather in celebration of the Oscars on the ancestral lands of the Tongva, Tataviam, and Chumash peoples, the traditional caretakers of this water and land. We honor and pay our respects to indigenous communities here and around the world.
Well, it wasn't that long ago that Julianne Hough was not quite this woke, because this is her in blackface doing an Orange is the New Black Halloween costume, 2013. Which is just a few years before my comment that people used to wear these kind of costumes. And she was a little less woke then, guys. I don't know. I feel like this is what happened. She got so berated by the public for that choice that now she's doing land acknowledgements.
I mean, Julianne, just give the land back. Just make the whole night about the transfer of land back to the indigenous people, and we'll call it a night. We wouldn't have to suffer through a 3.5-hour show. I think everyone would be happier about that.
It's so true. What are they going to do about it, Link? All they want to do is stand up at all these events, these Democrats, and say how bad they feel about the Native Americans. Anywho, back to me and my jewels.
Right, exactly. I think after seeing the blackface picture of Julianne Hough, she should get together with Carla Sofia Gascon. They should do a movie together. In fact, Carla Sofia was the only one I would even want to get a drink with from the entire show. But she committed the cardinal sin. All these people, the cardinal sin in Hollywood is if you say anything remotely conservative. If you express a view that's just not in that 10% liberal Hollywood bubble, you are going to be ostracized. But I was happy to see Carla Sofia there. I don't know all of her tweets. If she said something horribly heinous, don't come for me. But nonetheless, she's the only person I'd even want to hang out with from the whole show.
You don't go out and buy a life jacket when the boat is sinking. And you don't buy gold when the economy has already collapsed. Clearly, others are heeding this advice as gold hit all-time highs already this year. It's not too late for you, too. And you could have Birch Gold help you diversify into physical gold. Birch Gold specializes in helping you convert an existing IRA or 401k in whole or in part into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold, and for no money out of pocket. One recent 5-star review said Birch Gold was, quote, knowledgeable, helpful, non-pressure. Get your free info kit on gold by texting the letters MK to the number 989898. There is no obligation, just useful information. With an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and countless 5-star reviews, text MK to 989898 and let the experts at Birch Gold help you secure your future today with gold. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.